my friends, it's so good to be back here again. Thank you so much for always being here. And of course, you know how we do it. You know, this is Saffron Media, and we are here to give you trending, exciting, reliable, and authentic happenings in Nigeria, especially in the area of politics and more. And of course, this is where you should be, and share this with your friends and your families. And you would not believe what happened. The running mate of Pastor Osage is the Iyamu of Edo State APC. You cannot imagine what he was caught doing. He was guzzling beer in an open place, and he was not even ashamed. And now Nigerians have, they've decided to put him really under fire for doing this in public, for guzzling alcohol in public, as if that is not enough with the APC. Man, another APC chairman in Nasarawa was caught chopping two little girls. Oh my God, this is not good. I wonder what kind of leadership they are actually doing in Nigeria, because if this can be heard of leaders that are running for serious offices, and the other is even a leader already of a local government, and see what he's doing. And this also is a teacher of the Quran, and he also preaches every Friday against the drinking of alcohol, and he was caught doing. And right here, Nigerians have decided to put him really under fire. They have decided to threaten him because he has to do this in public. I believe people holding leadership position should really have to respect themselves and put themselves in places of high esteem, where people can see them and want to emulate them, instead of just thinking that since they're in the seat of power, they can do whatever they like. No, it shouldn't be so. But anyway, let me give you the details of what he was doing and where he was doing this. Okay. Pastor Iyamu running mate Malam Gani Audu is under fire after being spotted guzzling alcohol as against the sacred doctrine of the Islamic religion, which is a teacher of Malams are teachers of the Quran in mosque. So they are expected to practice what they preach. They are expected to be of good behavior and maintain good conduct in line with Islamic provisions. But surprisingly, Malam Gani Audu was spotted gulping chilled bottle of beer. The same Gani will be in the mosque tomorrow and recite Quran verses where taking alcohol is clearly considered sinful. He will say to his congregation, "Do not drink alcohol." And just after the closure of the service, he rushes to nearby beer parlor. And I personally am not against beer, but I am against the hypocrisy and the irresponsibility Gani has displayed here. If you cannot be responsible to your religion, how can you be responsible to your people? Imagine the disaster of the combination. Now there's a pastor running for the seat of the governor, and now there's also a Malam running as running mate as a deputy governor. I don't know the kind of examples they want to lead the people by, because if you must be a leader, you must understand that you should be of good example. You should be of service. Because a lot of times people do not understand what leadership is about. If you are a leader, you are teaching, in fact, you are even teaching people against taking alcohol, and you were caught red-handed. If you check right there on the screen, you will see the photo of him, and you see where he even placed the beer openly, and even people he was surrounded by guys. And to him, in Nigeria, they believe politics has to be a way. They believe you have to be a bit rascal for you to do politics in Nigeria. I guess that is why he's actually taking beer in public, because he believes that is the way those young guys are going to respect him, so that they'll be around him, and everybody be hailing him babao babao. He will start giving them little tips so that they can vote for him. But I don't think that is leadership. Nigerians should come out of this kind of democratic setting. They should think of a way forward on how to run good governance, because if a leader can be doing all this, I wonder who the followers will actually be. Because if a leader could be doing all these things, the followers would as well do as the leader do, just like do as I do, And it is not good, because it will make the country to retrogress. Instead of a country or a state to move forward, they will be moving backward, because there is bad leadership. It is not just about local government, and it starts from the grassroots. If now this next report I'm bringing to you, a local government chairman that is supposed to be an example is eating the little girls. The community does not allow us to use some of these words. I would have told, but all the same, I will try my best to make you understand exactly how it is. Okay, let us dive right into the next gist. So here it is, guys. A politician identified as Christopher Oga has been arrested after he was allegedly caught, chopping two girls in his house in Obi local government area of Nasarawa State. The suspect, said to be the chairman of the All Progressive Congress (APC) in Obi ward, was allegedly caught defiling two girls aged 12 and 13 years respectively. We gather that an eyewitness said the politician lured the girls to his room when they entered his residence to fetch water from a well. Chairman of the local government, Alhaji Mohammed Oyimoga Oyigie, confirmed the incident and also disclosed that he saved the suspect from being lynched by angry youths. Oyigie said the suspect, who was handed over to police, was transferred to Lafia to forestall breakdown of peace in the area. Nasarawa State Commissioner of Police, Mr. Bola Longe, who also confirmed the incident, said, "I have directed that the case be transferred to the State Criminal Investigation Department (SCID) in Lafia for discreet investigation, after which the suspect will be charged to court. The police under my watch are warning would-be rapists to have a rethink or face the wrath of the law. I am assuring the public of the police command's commitment to arrest and prosecute anyone found wanting, no matter how highly placed the person is." So guys, you can imagine on different angle this is happening. One is on one part guzzling, beer in an open environment, and he calls himself a leader that is vying for the position of a deputy governor of a state. And as if that was not enough, you can imagine another APC chairman in Nasarawa has chopped two girls just because they went to his compound to fetch water, and not even tap water. They went there to fetch well water. And, he sees it as an opportunity to, chirp the girls. And the girls are just 12 and 13 years of age. They are still very young and, very naive little girls. And this is not expected of leaders. When we say leaders, I guess a lot of Nigerians really need orientation of what leadership really means. Leadership is about service. You have to serve the people, not just, leading them and pushing them around and saying that is leadership. No, leadership is service. You have to serve the people. You are like the slave to the people at that point. But in Nigeria, it is not so. You have become their lord. You have become the one that is, dragging them around, pushing them around, telling them what to do and what not to do, which is not supposed to be so. Leadership is about orderliness. You have to bring orderliness to your state, to your country, to your local government, wherever you are being headed, wherever you are heading. You have to take responsibility for the people. But it seems that is not the case. In Nigeria, I think these people really need a very good orientation of what leadership should be, because the cases of, young girls being taken for granted is on the rise, and it's not just from ordinary people. They are from highly placed people that such reports should not be heard from or heard about. It is from them that these things are happening. So for me, it's so demoralizing for you to hear things like this. I hope that the police really takes this thing and the investigation seriously and ensure that justice is served. And also the APC gubernatorial assistant that calls himself a deputy aspirant, that is Guzzliñg, and yet is a teacher of the Quran. He teaches in the mosque. I wonder what he's going to teach the people now that his photo is being circulated all over the place. I wonder what he's going to teach the people and what the people are going to say. For me, it is really not good. But all the same, you can drop it in the comment section. We'll be waiting to hear from you. Whatever you have to say about all of this, please ensure you drop it in the comment section. You know, we're always itching to want to hear from you, and also want to hear your own side of what you think about all of this. And also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Also give this video a thumbs up, because your thumbs up will do us a lot of good. Thank you so much for always being here. I really do appreciate your time so far. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.